If you were to bend the knee slightly, you'll actually feel it more in the middle part of the hamstring. You lean your weight over that whole shin area and you can actually get a bigger stretch by dropping down onto your elbows. You can relax down without tipping backwards, and then you can go into your full-on quadricep stretch, and then you get your other foot, put it on top of your knee, and that can add pressure back and down. So stretch board, you can really get an excellent stretch going with it because you can really lock your knee in, stretch right over. You'd normally do 2 feet at once. Hi there, I'm David. I'm one of the partner physios at myPhysioSA, and today we're going to chat to you about the best footy stretches. So I've been a physio for nearly 20 years and looked after lots of sports teams and elite sports people, and one of the big things that people still do wrong is stretching. So we're going to run through the 4 best stretches that you should be doing if you're a footy player. It doesn't matter what level you are. They should be done after a game, after training, and if you're feeling tight, they can be done on a daily basis. So we're going to demonstrate hamstring stretch. There is so many different ways to stretch your hamstrings. So lying on your back, you could either grab your foot or use a towel or a rope or even have a partner to help you come up into a locked knee position, heel up in the air, toes pointed down and pulling up and feeling it right in the back of the hamstring. If you were to bend the knee slightly, you'll actually feel it more in the middle part of the hamstring. If you straighten your leg, you'll feel it more in the tendons behind the back. Work out what's tightest for you, and that's what you concentrate on. You can even do a good hold relax stretch in this position. You can push your heel into the towel, resisting away, 5 seconds, relax, and it will come up a bit further. It's called a hold relax stretch. You could also do this standing and having your foot up on a chair or a fence and then leaning forward and stretching. Heaps of different ways to stretch your hammies. So this is the pigeon stretch, and we're trying to target stretching your butt muscles called your gluteals. And so the idea is you can do it on a bed or down on the floor, and you've got to try and get your underneath foot right up as far as you can, close to being level with your knee. You lean your weight over that whole shin area and you can actually get a bigger stretch by dropping down onto your elbows and feeling it pull in the back of that front buttock. So we want to stretch the front of your thigh called your quadriceps. You can lie on your side or you can do this standing. You just grab your foot on your ankle, bring your knee right back behind and keep trying to extend back, and you should feel it pulling through the front of your thigh. If you want to make this a harder stretch and stretch a bit more into your ITB, you can lie on your side, take your hand behind your back, grab hold of that foot, and then you can relax down without tipping backwards, and then you can go into your full-on quadricep stretch, and then you get your other foot, put it on top of your knee, and that can add pressure back and down. So I call this the pretzel stretch. It's a very, very good one for your quad, ITB, and right up here into these front and side hip muscles as well. So to stretch your calf, lots of options. This is a stretch board. It's a board that's been made to be at about a 30-degree angle. You can make one easy yourself. You can buy them online. So stretch board, you can really get an excellent stretch going with it because you can really lock your knee in, stretch right over. You'd normally do 2 feet at once, and you can be behind a couch or a table or a sofa and you can lean forward and you can stay there for minutes. So it's the best way to get a really long, comfortable stretch of your calf muscle. Otherwise, if you don't have a stretch board, if you imagine this is a wall or a step and I jam my foot up against it and then I lean forward, I'll feel that stretch in the back of my calf as well. Your other option is to be standing on the edge of a step and then you drop your heel down below the edge of the step and feel it through the back of the calf. Any stretch where you feel it pulling nicely through the back is what we're after. So I hope you found those stretches interesting, and there might be some new ones you haven't seen before. So when you're doing a stretch, you just got to make sure you feel a good stretch. So not a discomfort, not a pain. If you feel like it's too strong a stretch and it's painful and it reacts afterwards, you definitely need to make sure you back right off, just do them very gently. And if you're still having trouble doing stretches, there might be something else to it, so you should actually seek help. So get in touch with us and we'll be able to help you out. Thanks for watching my video. Hopefully those exercises are going to be helpful for you. Make sure you stick with them for a while because it can take quite a few weeks of stretching to really get a benefit from it. If you need any help and advice, we're here to help you.